one. Hey, we're on. Hey there. I want to talk about Zoom and the problem that I see with so many Zoom calls. We're being forced to meet virtually. And whether you're meeting with clients in the way that I do, I meet with clients one-on-one and we use Zoom. And I have group courses and I have an online program and we all meet on Zoom. And when I'm doing a virtual speaking engagement or when I'm participating in a seminar, and when I'm participating in a summit, all these speakers are together and we're all making our presentations, our virtual talks. It's all being done on Zoom. And as just people in the world these days, like we're really dependent upon this new virtual way of gathering. And it's becoming more important than ever that when you do show up on Zoom or any other kind of virtual communication device, that you're looking and sounding professional. And you're looking and sounding the best way you can be. And if you want to stand out, like if you want to be someone who is standing out in your marketplace, this is the way to do it. Like you can dress up, groom your Zoom room, and you can be looking really clean and fresh and well pressed, all because of the fact that your production value, your production quality is going really well. And this program is going to show you how to do that. So inside this course, you're going to learn 5 of the basic techniques for setting up your Zoom for looking super professional and developing a really nice looking and sounding online presence. So thing number 1 are the settings on Zoom itself. There are these hidden away settings that hardly anyone has ever found or knows about, which when you get them right, when you set it up right, you check the boxes or uncheck them. When you get this right, you will boost the audio quality of your Zoom calls and you will boost the video quality of your Zoom calls times 3 or 4 or 5. I mean, it's a huge, huge improvement, and it all comes just from using these secret hidden settings, and we're going to show you where they are and set up your software so that it works in the best way that it can for you. The second thing that we'll take a look at is your lighting. The easiest way to make yourself look so much better is with your light. And so you want to make sure that you're in a space, if you're lucky, it has natural light like the room I have in here. And if not, you're going to need some artificial lighting that is actually set up in a way so that it doesn't look like you're using artificial lighting. So you end up looking like you're in this really beautiful, well-lit space, and the light is really flattering for you. So we're going to take a deep dive on lighting. Third thing is your camera. And this is the thing that most people ask about. They go, what kind of camera should I use? And part of the answer is you don't want to use your webcam. The webcam that's built into your laptop, let me give you an example. We'll just switch over here to my webcam, like this. You don't want to use this. This is my laptop webcam, and I'm set it up here the way most people do. It's down on a low table. I'm looking down at it, and unfortunately, I've got it set up to where all my light is behind me so that I'm in deep, dark shadow. How many times have you seen this on Zoom calls that you've been on? Or how many times have you been guilty of setting yourself up in this way? So we're going to fix all of that. And so instead of using the camera that's in your laptop, you can use either a webcam, and you can mount it in different locations so that you look and sound better, and you can raise it up higher. Or even better than a webcam, you could use your phone. The camera in your phone is so much better than the camera inside those little crummy little webcams. Even the best webcams do not have as good a lens as the newer model phones that have come out. Those new model phones have lenses that have a wide aperture, which will give you this nice fuzzy background. You can do it with your phone. And I will show you how in this program, or you can do one step further and get a professional camera like the one that I'm using right now, and you get an even better look and even better quality with your video. And if you want to go even super great, you can use more than one camera. So I've got camera number 1, and if I want to go in close, I've got camera number 2. So this is probably more like what you'd see if I was actually sitting on Zoom. It'd be nice, sort of just above the shoulder shot, very close like this. And I can go back and forth. I can talk like this, and then when I have a sort of more friendly thing, I can switch back to this other camera, and you get this wider shot, and you can see more of the space that I'm in. So these are the options that you have, and I will show you what the great choices are for you. And even if you've never used any of this kind of equipment before, we're going to make it really easy for you so that when you're set up, you can just come in, sit down, flip a switch, and you're ready to go. So after the camera, the next step that's probably the most critical is your audio. You want to sound clean, clear, no echo, no buzzing, no distracting sounds. You want to have the best audio that you can. So do not use the built-in microphone on your laptop, and probably do not use the built-in microphone on your earbuds that came with your phone. Those microphones, they're pretty good, but they're really meant to work with a phone conversation. And they're not meant to work for good radio, good quality radio sound. So you want to get a microphone like the one I'm using, which plugs directly into your laptop, really simple to set up, but has a much better sound quality. And it removes and reduces all the echo around you in your room. And it doesn't pick up noise and distracting things from other parts of your house. So this is all really good. Super big improvement. We'll show you how to set this up inside this course. And the last thing is actually your background and your location. How can you set yourself up in a space that's clean, that's not distracting, and where you will stand out from your background? You don't necessarily want just a plain, boring wall. So like here I have a floor lamp, I have a little vase of flowers. And in fact, I heard this great story about these 2 kids who were selling flowers at a garage sale, and they called their product Jars of Joy. And it got so popular that all the neighbors came around and actually contributed, like became their suppliers for flowers, were giving them flowers to sell, and they sold literally hundreds of dollars of jars of joy. So in your background, you can set up your own jar of joy, and that can help you communicate whatever it is that you want to communicate with the people who you're talking to. So this is it. It's this simple. Set up the settings on Zoom so you get the best quality audio and video that you can possibly get. Get your lighting down so you have this beautiful, flattering lighting. Get a good camera. At least start using your phone so you get a much better image, and get better audio. Get a microphone that is radio quality. And last but not least, set yourself up in a room where you've got a very nice background, and yet you stand out apart from the background so that people can see you clearly and easily. That's the formula for how you can groom your Zoom. Join us. I'll see you on the inside. So long.